Okay, so I will be doing a video reflection of the Margaret Hills interview. Forgive if you hear sounds. I am right on Eagle. So anyhow, I love how she talked about being aware of the music, not just to study it, but to be like in tune with it and to get what you want out of the sound, to assign different functions to different individuals, different groups, and to really, be the authority and pull that out, and kind of like, I wouldn't say demand greatness, but, really push the choir, I guess, into getting the sound that she wants, to not settle. Score study is the beginning and the end of the music. As much as you know the piece, you think you know it, always go back to the score. That's one thing I picked up out of the interview, is to always go back to the score and just try to pull out those intricate details that you may have forgotten, or just make it better. Don't just see the score, but be able to hear it. So the more that you study, the more that you spend some time with it, it'll become memorized. And I think that confidence will transfer to the choir and the choir back to you. So just all around, there's a really good atmosphere happening that's going to be super productive in rehearsals and in the performance. This one I really liked. It's find a system that works for you to score study. She mentioned some things in her article about like color and how it works with her and how it clicks in her brain. And I have a personal struggle where I just don't process things as fast as my peers. It takes me a long time to look at, for example, just like a set of numbers and be able to tell you what order those numbers are in and like call out a phone number or read a phone number out loud or something like that. So to transfer that to music is just a whole nother thing, and it just gets all jumbled and it's really foggy. So just find a system that works for you. For me, that would be like color and probably like a lot of circling. I wouldn't write much. I do write some, but I wouldn't write much because I don't have time in my brain to like look at it, process it, and then go. Anyways, she said if you listen to other recordings, you're gonna learn from their mistakes, or you're just gonna like take on their character. And for me, I want to have my own interpretation of the music and be able to give it its own character that's unique to like me and my students and how they perceive it and how I perceive it. So just to be careful of that. And to understand performance styles, to understand if you're gonna do Baroque stuff, you need to understand Baroque music and technique. And if you're gonna do, like a spiritual, you need to understand the cultural significance of that and be able to press that knowledge onto your students. And, you need to hold yourself accountable for knowing that and hold your students accountable. I just think it's so important that we really, really do our research in that area. At the end of the day, you just need to devote time and preparation to score study because it is so important, as it marks the very beginning of the music making process and the very end.